In life, we often face problems, whether small or big. But remember one thing, avoiding problems never solves them. In fact, they come back even bigger. Today's story will teach us that to overcome fear, we need courage, and to solve problems, we must face them with the right mindset. Let's take a valuable lesson from this story for our own lives. Deep inside a forest, surrounded by green hills, there was a huge cave. A rabbit lived there. This rabbit had a very kind heart, so all the animals in the forest loved him. In times of trouble, he always stood by others and helped as much as he could. One morning, the rabbit went out to look for food. He wished he could find some fresh fruit, or maybe even a carrot. Carrots were his favorite. Eating only leaves every day had made him very bored. Finding a carrot in that forest was almost impossible, but that day he was lucky. Suddenly, he spotted one. Excited, the rabbit picked up the carrot. He thought instead of eating it in the forest, he would take it back to his safe cave and enjoy it in peace. That would make him even happier. But on the way back, trouble came. Lost in his joy, he wasn't paying attention to the path. Suddenly, he slipped and almost fell into the river's current. Luckily, he caught hold of a tree root and saved himself. But the carrot slipped from his hand and fell straight into the water. Terrified, the rabbit ran along the riverbank, hoping the carrot might get stuck somewhere. But no. The carrot floated away and disappeared forever under a deep waterfall. Exhausted and heartbroken, he had no energy left to search for more food. He just wanted to go back to his cave and rest. But as he reached the entrance, his chest tightened. For the first time, fear ran through his whole body. His throat went dry, and with a shaky voice he called, "Who has entered my cave?" No answer came. Summoning more courage, he shouted louder, "Answer me!" Suddenly, a thunderous voice echoed from inside. "I am the one who breaks a rhino's bones and crushes an elephant into dust." The rabbit trembled with fear and stepped back. He thought, "How can a small creature like me fight such a powerful beast?" Just then, a wolf happened to pass by. The rabbit begged, "Oh, friend wolf, please help me. A terrible creature has taken over my cave. Can you drive it out?" The wolf, full of confidence, said, "Of course. All animals, big or small, listen to me." He proudly walked to the cave and growled loudly. But again, the frightening voice boomed, "I am the one who breaks a rhino's bones and crushes an elephant into dust." The wolf shivered in fear and stepped back. "I can't handle this rabbit." "Forgive me," he said, and ran to hide in the bushes. Next, a tiger arrived. The rabbit explained everything and asked for help. Since the rabbit had once helped the tiger before, the tiger said, "Don't worry. I am stronger than the wolf, and my roar is louder." The tiger roared fiercely in front of the cave. But again, the same booming voice echoed, "I am the one who breaks a rhino's bones and crushes an elephant into dust." The tiger froze. His roar was nothing compared to the cave's echo. He thought, "If this creature can defeat rhinos and elephants, how will I survive?" And in a flash, he too ran away. Then came a rhino, stomping the ground in anger. "Who dares to insult my kind?" he bellowed. The same terrifying voice replied from the cave, "Do you also want your bones broken, like your brother?" The rhino began sweating in fear and quickly ran away. Finally, an elephant stepped forward. But after hearing that awful voice, even the mighty elephant panicked. And for the first time, the rabbit saw an elephant running away, faster than a tiger. At this hopeless moment, a little frog hopped up. He asked, "Shall I help you?" The rabbit told him everything. The wolf, the tiger, the rhino, even the elephant, all ran away in fear. "I doubt you can do it." The frog just smiled. "It doesn't matter if you doubt me. I still want to try." All the animals who had run away now returned secretly to watch. They wanted to see what was really inside the cave, but none of them trusted the frog. The frog called out, "Who is inside?" The terrifying voice echoed again, but the frog wasn't afraid. He went closer and shouted back, "Come out and face me!" This time, the creature inside got scared. It saw a huge shadow, and trembling, it slowly crept out of the cave. To everyone's shock, it was just a caterpillar. Because of the cave's echo, its tiny voice had sounded like thunder. Instead of anger, all the animals burst into laughter. They wondered how such a tiny creature had created such enormous fear. Friends, this story teaches us 3 important lessons. 1. If we ignore small problems at the beginning, they can grow into much bigger ones later. 2. To face big problems, we need courage, just like the frog showed. 3. Running away from problems never solves them, as the wolf, tiger, rhino, and elephant learned. So never take small problems lightly. And when big problems come, face them with courage, because running away won't give you a solution. If you enjoyed this story, please like the video and share your thoughts in the comments. That's all for today. See you again in the next story.